I really like this car. Hello, welcome to this video. A lovely sunny afternoon here in West Yorkshire, and this video is going to be about the Ford Puma. So I bought this Ford Puma a few months ago, and I just bought it on impulse just because I could. So I've been riding around in it in conjunction with a Skoda and a Smiley Transit camper van, and I've really come to like it. I mean, I look at it and everywhere you look there's just curves. That front end looks a little bit like a Ford Ka, a Ford Ka to me, but there we go, it's a Puma. I mean, look at these headlights. I like the way you've got three separate lights in it, and one thing and another, and it's smoked. Tinted windows. I mean, everywhere you look there's a curve. I mean, look at this beautiful shape here, and across the back, this glass in the back. To me, it's a work of art. I just love the way that curves. And this back end. Somebody was in a curvy mood when they designed this car. So, like I say, I bought this on spec. It's a 1999 Ford Puma 1.7, 123 brake horsepower, and it weighs 1,123 kilograms. So that's quite a power to weight ratio. It's fared pretty well on the bodywork. I mean, these were around for rotting. Bottom of the doors are good, and the wings and things, all pretty solid under here. One camera, there you go. In the bottom of the doors, a little bit of rock coming through here, but all in all, pretty good. Good across the back. The tailgate's good, and I love the way I just press this button and it just pops up a little bit and up she comes. Yeah. So for a 20-year-old, this isn't doing too badly at all. I suspect it's been looked after. The paintwork's very good on it. Bottom of this door's good. Contrast. Yeah, I like it. It's quite nippy. I'll have a drive in it in a bit. It's quite nippy. It does about 33 miles a gallon. All the alloys are good. It's even MOT'd, would you believe? I bought it, I think it had about 10 months MOT left on it. Runs out in October. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with it. I like it. So I'll take a look inside. First impressions of this dashboard, when I looked at it, I thought, I could be mistaken for sitting inside like a Fiesta or an Escort of the same era. But it's quite a pleasant dash. I mean, it's got nice white dial clocks. It's very nice at night when it's lit up in here. Front and rear heated windows. Clock. Rear fog light. Plenty of vents for ventilation. Reasonably good radio. CD radio. There's all kinds of things, but I'm not that technically minded on things like that. If it works, that's great. If it don't, so be it. I like this little Puma decal down here, and that gear knob, 5-speed. Even got the original Puma mats in the front, and all the carpets underneath are in absolutely fantastic condition, and they're dry. No water leaking in. Seats have bared up fairly well. The bolsters are good, as are the headrests. And it's all fairly clean. Good old glove box down here, plenty of room in there. Not too bad in the back. Very sporty like seat in the back with everything It dips down and curves back and one thing or another. Look at that back seat for curbs. This car's all about bums and booblets, I think. Good headlining as well. Yeah, I like it. Let's take a look under the bonnet. So under the bonnet you've got the Ford 16 valve Zetec-s with the variable cam timing, and this is the 1700. I think the next biggest one up from that was the 1900, and they use that for racing and one thing and another. But what I like on the rear is the fact that it doesn't look molested. Nobody's tried to be over finicky with it and one thing and another, and everything's to hand. Got the power steering here, fluid, header tank for the radiator, and tank there for the windscreen washers, there for your brake fluid. Dipstick's pretty easily accessible under here. Yeah, I quite like it. So what we'll do, we'll go and take it for a spin. It drives very well. The clutch is about halfway up, which is how I'd expect it to be. Shows me that the clutch is probably fairly good. The brakes are extremely responsive, very powerful. A nice light and easy responsive steering. You can drive it sedately in normal traffic, like in a town. These seats are comfortable. Suspension's a bit on the stiff side, but obviously for speed and cornering and one thing or another you need it set up like that. Plenty of torque in this engine. I'm in 4th gear. We're just coming into a 20 mile an hour limit here in Todmorden. Doesn't even feel the urge to even gear down. I'll just drop it into 3rd, but even from say 25 mile an hour in 4th gear, you put your foot down and it will pick up and it will go. Yeah, I like it. 4th there. Going to 30 there, foot down, and it just picks up and goes. It's absolutely incredible. Another little car. It's fared up fairly well. I like it. Up on the tops now, let's go and find a few bends. It's national speed limit up here, and I won't be exceeding it, but I will be having a little play with these bends. The camera's a little bit shaky, I'm sorry about that. Just tooling up to 60 there. Well planted on the road. Goes down these bends like you won't believe. This car is just absolutely incredible for what it is. 70, national speed limit. Grips like the old proverbial to the blanket. Yep, loving it. I guess it does what it was made to do. Nice and sedate in traffic. I bet they're brilliant on a little track if you did like a track day with them. Cyclists, watch what I'm doing. Throw it into the corners and have every confidence it's going to bring you out at the other side. Absolutely incredible. Just hovering around 65 there. Just use a sharp bends coming up, take a bit of power out, take a bit of speed out, then brake. brakes are phenomenal, them absolutely do just exactly what you want to do. Incredible. Goes into the corner with confidence and it comes out of the corner with confidence, and it just brilliant. Whips away with itself. It's just a pleasure to drive. I'm really glad I bought it. A bit more powerful than the Skoda and the Transit, obviously, but these cars are what they are. As a Skoda is what the Skoda is, as is the Transit what the Transit is. They all do different things and they all do it very, very differently, and I'm happy with all three. I'll turn round here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just pull up at the side of the road and get counting, because I want to see how fast this will respond up to the national speed limit, or just below it. Absolutely gorgeous up here. And what a cracking day. Right, I'll have to go look around. There's nothing in front of me, nothing behind me. Get counting, you can count, I'll drive. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's 68. Take some speed out now. I think that's pretty rapid for a little car. I really do. I forgot to mention, it's even got electric windows and electric mirrors. So, that's a video of the Puma. Those that you asked for the video, there you go, I've done you one. Those who don't like it, it just is what it is. So there we have it, that's the Puma. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. What a beautiful day. I also forgot to mention, it's done just shy of 111,000 miles, and it's got aircon. Wowzers.